Welcome, YouTubers, fans of tabletop gaming, and those interested in the Tau Empire. I have just giving you a quick little update here. I have move that light there just a little bit. I have assembled the crisis teams that I have. Sorry about that movement there. Some of them are the old body style, torso-wise, with newer weapons, and some of the arms are newer in design. But I thought I'd just show you what I've got coming up so far. This guy is going to be kind of looking, I guess, straight ahead. Not really sure yet. This guy, he's going to be pointing to the direction of his burst cannon there. That way, it looks like he's actually shooting at something, you know, over to his right. This guy over here, he's going to be one of those heavy weapons loadout. He's got the flamer, the modern flamer, the fusion blaster, and the missile pod. Not sure why Citadel Miniatures decided that we're going to put these little groove things in here, because if those are the missiles, they don't line up with the 3 barrels. So I'm not sure what that's for, but whatever. I kind of like the older style better, where you don't have that indentation tube showing in it. Because your exhaust ports on your missile pods are those parts right there, those 3 circles. So I'm not sure why they did that. They're awful small to be coming out of such a large tubed area, but you know, maybe they move around and readjust inside there. Maybe there's a bunch of servo motors that adjust the missiles. I don't know, but you know, that's that different story. Whatever. So this one has the multi-tracker. Burst cannon, smart or missile pod, and then this one over here has the plasma rifle, fusion blaster, and the whatever I want to make this to be device. Because for some reason, Citadel Miniatures and Games Workshop have not come together to say, "Hey, this is," you know, and that's all it's good for. You know, this is the multi-tracker. Let's see, does that guy have anything on him? No, he doesn't have anything on him. That's the color of my army when I'm done. So yeah, that's where they're at so far. Kind of cool. I'm pretty excited because I've had to drill out some of the arms to make them fit real well, because the older torsos don't hook up with the newer arms. You know, the ones that are pre-fabricated. Like back in the day, you had to cut these arms to get them to look like that. Now they come that way. So you guys were starting out new, you got it made easy. Let me show you quick, let me move this out of the way. Let me show you quick the pose that I've got so far for the bottom of my Riptide. Let me move this over here. The best. Sorry about my arm in the way. I want him to look like he's walking. And with these legs and stuff, it's really hard to make it look that way. It looks more like he's trying to kneel or something, but I had to cut off all the little points that come in the ankle, the kneecap, and the pelvis, or where your femur would be. I had to take those all out to get the pose that he's walking. Now these aren't painted on, these aren't glued on yet, because of the simple fact that I spray everything black first, and then I paint the parts that go blue. If you set him next to in this kind of a fashion, I don't know, there's no real set way of how you put them on the base, but like with my other Riptide, if you put him in the same direction of that base, he looks like he's not really paying attention to the front line. However, I modeled him to be like he came in on a landing and he noticed something over to his right. Oops, sorry, bumped it again. 3 times you're out, mister, 3 times you're out. But so I made it look like he was looking to his left and that he landed and he's twisting and he's getting ready to blast something apart. But yeah, that's the actual color of my army. I'm using 2 blues, black, and then all of the bolts and whatnot are in the gold color. Oh, and then for the power supplies, I am doing everything in greens and yellows. Reason being is because when you paint something blue and then you try to do the blue for the fusion blaster or the railgun, It doesn't work very well. So I just went with the green. I thought the green, looked pretty good. Don't judge my paint job. I class myself as a level 2 painter, so I don't do the etching thing. It's just too much time consuming for me. And why should my paint job make the model look good? You know what I'm saying? I mean, the etching does make it look better, but that just lets you know that you're doing more work in your paint job than what the model is doing. So, I highlight things like I'll mark in the dark and the black and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't do the little etchings, and I don't have a good enough brush or steady hand because I'm an older guy. So my hand isn't as steady and I get a little shaky, and I'm not a heavy metal painter. I am not classifying myself as even close to being to those guys' standards, but yeah, I just can't keep those little thin straight lines real well, so, and that bothers me. I've tried it in the past, and it's like this one here I got to touch up. This little shoulder pad broke off, so I got to do on. But I mean, look at his leg there. Focus, please focus. See how kind of crookedy and messy it is? I got to clean all that up. And around the fusion, or no, that's the, it's not a fusion blaster, that's a plasma gun. You can see how I've got from the hand onto the gun, I've got blue. So, there's a bunch of tidying up I got to do. But I just paint them up so they look like this, and people go, hey, that's nice. And I go, good, now I'm going to blow you apart. That's pretty much it. But anyways, there's enough rambling on, and I digress. I just wanted to show you the update of my crisis suits and my Riptide. I got everything else together, like the torso with the engines, but I got to paint it all first because this one, I put it all together because I was super excited, and then I realized, holy crap, getting into these little dinky spots like back up in here, and trying to get the effects of the shield is difficult. And then you're like, okay, this is really great, so how am I going to paint that up in there? So it was a whole lot easier the second time around to modular everything, and then then paint it, which makes life a whole lot easier. But anyways, hope you guys liked the video, and I will see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.